This is Miss Angie, your True Different Children's Librarian, and I'm here for our 12th Sherlock short. I'm reading puzzles to you from the book, The Great Sherlock Holmes Puzzle Book by Dr. Gareth Moore. Last week I read to you one called, or last time, The Primary Sequence. I'm going to read that puzzle, I'm going to read the answer, and then this time I have a puzzle called the Circular Puzzle. All right, I'll read you that one and you'll have a few days to figure it out. So the primary sequence, if you remember last time, and it was in the description box, these were the letters and you had to figure out what came next. M, V, E, M, J, S. What comes after that? What's the theme? What's the clue? What makes all of these, what makes sense that all of these are together? All right, I'm going to read the puzzle and then the answer. The primary sequence. It was around a year ago, while we were on a case over in Greenwich, that Holmes first began a rather irritating game. Whenever the mood struck him, he would begin a sequence of letters with an undisclosed theme and would say nothing more to me until I had correctly told him the next letter in the sequence. As I recall, the first sequence was as follows, like we said, M, V, E, M, J, S. What comes next? Anyone know? What did Holmes expect the next letter to be, and why? I give you a little hint. I said it's out of this world, kind of intergalactic, spatial. All right, let's see. All right, the primary sequence. The answer is this. The next letter is U. The sequence is the first letter of the planets in the solar system, starting with the closest to the sun and moving outwards. Get it? So, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. Yes, it's a U. All right, good job if you figured it out. I thought that one was kind of hard. I had to look at the answer. I didn't know. I couldn't figure it out. All right, the next one, my friends, is called the Circular Puzzle. This is another word puzzle. I'm going to put this definitely in the description box. I'll draw it out for you for next time. But I'll put it in the description box so you have all the letters, because you have to figure out some things from these letters. All right, the circular puzzle. On most weekends, Holmes and I find ourselves called away on business, so it is a rare Sunday morning that finds both of us sitting examining the day's papers. When this does happen, however, Holmes often calls out to mock any puzzle he finds among the pages, laughing at what he regards as a childish simplicity of the conundrums. He's so fancy and snooty sometimes, but smart. One morning, though, he summoned my attention away from a particularly fascinating article on a new animal discovered in the far throes of the Empire to show me a new type of puzzle being featured in the paper. Look at this circle of letters, Watson, he said. It's a puzzle so simple a child could understand it, so I thought you might enjoy it. The aim is to try to create as many words as you can, use each of which uses the letter in the middle, plus a combination of two or more letters. So you have to use the one that's in the middle, and your words have to be at least two or more. Contain at least two or more letters. The aim is to try to create as many words as you can, each of which use the letter in the middle, plus some combination of two or more others. So it has to be three. Yeah. In fact, I've already spotted a rather apt 9-letter one. 9 letters. All right, what is the longest word you can spot, and how many other words can you find? Holmes professed to have discovered 20 in total. That's a lot. All right, here's the puzzle. So if you look at it, you'll see each word is going to have a D in it, and each word has to have at least 3 letters. So if D's in the middle, we have I, E, T, another E, another T, C, E, V. All right. Take a look. You can write them down now, or look in the description box. I will put them down there. I will try to include a photo too of this so you can get the circle, because that might help you. But you can put the words however you want, but the D has to be in the middle. And then you have to have words. See how many words you can find. Holmes had 20. That's a lot. I love these kinds of puzzles. See how many words you can come up. You can use a dictionary. You can ask friends. You can work together. See how many words you can come up with. See if we can get 20. I don't know. That's a lot. All right. Take your time, friends, and I will come back in a couple of days. I'll read you the answers. I'll give you all the words that Holmes came up with, all 20, and I'll have a new puzzle for you. Bye, friends.